And a sandwich is an and statement. Examples. Now we're actually working the problems. Then we're done, I think. Yeah. Solving compound inequalities. First problem. Negative 2 is less than or equal to 5x plus 8 is less than or equal to 18. So this is pretty much saying 5x plus 8 is between negative 2 and 18. But that doesn't look like the problems we've been working. What's really close? What do I call these type problems? A sandwich. This is an and statement. So watch what I'm about to do. We've got to solve this inequality. Okay, these are the same things that we've been doing for these past two lessons. So if we don't understand that, we're not going to understand this. It's not bad. It's really not. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to split this sandwich. You're going to split it into an and statement. Okay, this and this. The way that you do that, and I'll show you in a second where people make mistakes on this. You're going to take this part of it, which is negative 2 is less than or equal to 5x plus 8. And you're also going to take this part of it. 5x plus 8 is less than or equal to 18. Is that not what that meant a while ago? When you said 3 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 7, you said that x was greater than 3 and x was less than 7. So you split it. Let's slow down and make sure everybody understands how we split it. I took the red part here, which is this, and I took the blue part, which is this. Does that make sense how to split it? And then you just solve each of them. Huh? Yep, every time. And now you just solve each. Oh, that's the mistake that people make. You can't split it because okay, let's talk about why that's true. Is negative 2 less than just the 5x? Negative 2 is less than 5x plus 8. Also, is 8 the only thing that's less than or equal to 18? No, the whole thing. That is also less than or equal to 18. So you split it two ways. You just go to the other symbol. And then you pick up from the first symbol and you go to the other side. Because it's like this. If I say A is less than B is less than C. Well, A is less than B. But also true, B is also less than C. So the first part is less than or equal to the middle. Also, the middle is less than or equal to 18. Then you solve each. We're going to take each of these problems. Now let's solve them. From here on out, guys, it's just what we've been doing already. We got to get x by itself. What's step 1? Minus 8. Good job. So we now have negative 10 is less than or equal to 5x. Next step. Negative 2 is less than or equal to x, or and, good job. The second one. What do you do first over here? Subtract 8. 5x is less than or equal to 10. Divide by 5. X is less than or equal to 2. Perfect. Everything between negative 2 and positive 2. X is greater than or equal to negative 2, and x is less than or equal to positive 2. It would be a sandwich. Good job. It's still a sandwich. And I'm glad you said that, Randy, because I would like for you to be able to take your answer and write it back as a sandwich. Could you do that? It's not bad. Negative 2 less than or equal to 2. So x is all the things you shade in negative 2, you shade in the positive 2. Since it's and, it's all the stuff between, right? Greater than negative 2 and less than positive 2. So the answer includes things like negative 1, 0, and 1. Also 2 and negative 2. Anything in between there. Let me show you how you could check yourself. Plug in one of those numbers here that you said was an answer. Plug in what we said that 1 was, right? So you get negative 2 is less than or equal to, plug in 1. What is this? Which is 13 is less than or equal to 18. Is that true? Is 13 between negative 2 and 18? Yeah. Plug in, you said 0 is also true. Let's plug in a 0. You get -2 is less than or equal to 8 is less than or equal to 18. Is 8 between -2 and 18? Sure. Plug in something that is not in that area, like 3, and it shouldn't work. So you get -2 is less than or equal to, plug in a 3, what do you get? 23 is less than or equal to 18. Is that true? Is 23 between -2 and 18? No. So the only things that satisfy that inequality, that compound inequality, is the stuff between -2 and +2. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 8 is 23. If you plug, but see, 3's out here. It shouldn't work. Next problem. Got 3 more. 6x is, they've done you a favor on this one. This one's easy. 6x is less than, is it or equal to? No. Yeah. 6x is less than or equal to -30. Or 4x plus 9 is greater than or equal to -3. Just solve each. Raise your head up, Joey. Joey, raise your head up. It's going to be hard to learn this stuff on your own, and I'm not going to teach you again. Solve the first one. One step. What do? Divide by 6. So you have x is less than or equal to -5. Or this or this. It can satisfy either one. Okay? So you're going to graph this. There's your answer. Move 9 over. You're going to do -9. Is greater than or equal to. Good job. Divide by 4. X is greater than or equal to. So x is less than or equal to -5. Let's draw that. Here's -5. Here's -3. Put them in order. You see the -5 comes before -3. X is less than or equal to this. X is all these numbers, or X is all these numbers. Yes, have to. Once you draw that number line, make sure your numbers are always in order. That goes for any of these problems. So it makes sense why this is the actual answer. There doesn't have to be overlap. It's an or statement. It means, again, all these numbers or all these numbers. So what are some things that are not solutions to this equation? Give me one number that's not. -2 is a solution. It's right there. -4 is not a solution. So we should be able to plug in -4 into both of these, and it's not going to work for either one. Because in order to be a solution, since it's an or, it can satisfy either one of them. So plug in -4, it's not going to satisfy